Stevie, a 2-1 defeat to Queen of the South this afternoon. What was your overall thoughts?
I thought Queen started the better side. We tried to change it a little bit tactically because they got off to a better start than us. We tweaked it a little bit. It still wasn't right. Hence the reason we went to a 4-3-3, pulled face out to the right, and we managed to get a foothold in the game without creating too many chances. But there wasn't much in the game at that point. At the turning point, the goal, and the manner that we lost it was too soft. The second half, obviously, you try to regroup, and then we come out the second half and they score early in the second half, so then your backs are up against it, and as I say, we get punished with 2 goals that we feel that we could have prevented today.
The goals probably came at the wrong time from your point of view, just before half time and just after. Is that the most frustrating part of it all?
No, as I say, Queen started the better side. I'm not going to hide from that. But as I say, after a couple of tweaks, it became a more even contest. And as I say, the first goal's a sore one to take because I didn't think we were up against it at that moment in the game. And to lose a goal early in the second half, put the game in their favour at that point.
You're saying about Queen starting the better. You obviously made a few changes today to your team. Do you feel that maybe that rejigging maybe had a bit of an effect at the start of the game?
No, the one thing was we watched Queens against Alloa last week and they played with 3 at the back. They've changed it up, and as I say, sometimes making changes can go for you. So we felt that they were in control at that moment in the early part, so we addressed it. As I say, we've addressed it and lost a goal when there wasn't much in the game, so that's a disappointing thing. In regards to changing it up, some of the changes were forced upon us. I'm not one for making excuses, and far from it, but we're getting tested at the moment as a squad. We lost Danny and Tom in the game against Falkirk last week, and on top of that, Joe Thompson's cruciate. And then yesterday we lose James Vincent, so it's a good bit of experience to take out our squad, and we have to man up. We've got a big game coming against Morton next week, and we have to make sure that we're ready to take them on.
Was the most pleasing aspect from you the fact that the players kept on going and they did manage to get a goal at the end?
No, they kept going, and the set play was something again that we've worked on at training. But the 2 goals that we lost have cost us a game today. And as I say, it's disappointing because I feel that the 2 goals could have been prevented.
You were always saying until it's mathematically impossible, you'll continue going for the playoffs. Now that we know that we cannot finish in the top 4, what's the targets for the final 2 games?
We spoke about 5th before the game, because realistically, where the results going to go for us in the 3 games, 5th place, for Dunfermline is still disappointing. And we're making it hard for ourselves. As I say, we're getting tried and tested. In terms of picking up injuries, it's been a horrendous season for us in that front. But if we make that as excuses, then we would be as well not turning up the next 2 games. So we'll address certain things on Monday. We need to get things out in the open because we need to make sure that we're bang at it against Morton next week.
The final home game of the season, so you'll be hoping to end the campaign at East End Park on a high with a good result and performance? No,
I said when I came into the job, you obviously want to win as many games as possible, and for a spell we did. We've not picked up enough points, and you can dress it up however you want and make excuses or say we've been unlucky. The truth is, at the moment, we're not picking up points, and we have to find a way of doing that in the last 2 games.
The fans came down in good numbers today again, clapped the players off the pitch. Obviously, I appreciated the efforts that they put in, and you're hoping for another similar turnout next weekend just to end the season on a high as best as possible.
Listen, it's a frustrating season for the supporters. We know that they came down to back us today, and they go up the road again without taking any points. And as I say, we'll try and address that next Saturday, that we finish at East End coming away with 3 points against Morton.
Perfect, thanks Stevie.
Cheers.